Welcome to bankersbliss.com. Today I am going to teach you the problems regarding partnership. So everybody knows what is partnership, a layman language. If you want to do a business, two types of business you can do generally. One is proprietorship and one more thing is partnership. Here we are going to discuss the problems relating to partnership. So what type of partners are there? One is active partners and another one is sleeping partners. But here the bifurcation doesn't make any impact in the problems what we discussed today. So partnerships, so how they distribute their profits, in what ratio they distribute their profits, okay. So how much they are going to invest, okay. So during what time they are going to invest, for how much time period their investment will be there in the business. So based on that, what impact it is going to make on the profit, okay. So these things we are going to learn today in the partnership, okay. For example, consider two persons are there, A and B. Consider two persons are there, A and B. A and B. A is investing rupees 10,000 and B is investing rupees 20,000. B is investing rupees 20,000. At the end of 1 year, they got the profit of amount 3,000. They got the profit of amount 3,000. So how much A gets and how much B gets? Okay, so let us see the ratio of their investments. A is to B. A is to B, which is nothing but A by B. A by B, which is equal to 10,000 divided by 20,000. 10,000 divided by 20,000, four zeros get cancels. You are going to end up with 1 by 2, which is nothing but the ratio is 1:2. The ratio is 1:2. Means among 3,000, A will get one part of the 3,000 and B will get two parts of the 3,000. See here, 1:2 is nothing but 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So out of three parts, A gets one part and B gets two parts. Out of three parts, A gets one part and B gets two parts. Okay, so you have to divide the profit amount, these 3,000, in three parts. So 3,000 divided by 3. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 3,000 divided by 3 into 1 if you do, then you will get the profit share of A. So which is equal to 3,000 divided by 3, you are going to get 1,000. So the profit received by A is equal to 1,000. Next, 3,000 by 3 into 2 if you do. So 3,000 divided by 3 is equal to 1,000 into 2, 2,000. This is the profit received by B after 1 year. So the profit is 3,000, their investment is 10,000 and 20,000. The ratio of their investment is 1:2. So you divide the profit in the ratio 1:2. So the A will get 1,000 rupees and B will get 2,000 rupees. So this is the basics of the dividing the profits in their investment ratio. Okay. See, both are investing for 1 year, so directly you take the ratio of their investments and in that ratio you divide the profits. No issues. Directly we can do. This is the easy problem. If time periods are different, then what you do? If time periods are different, for example, A is investing rupees 10,000, the same amount, for 12 months or 1 year. B is investing rupees 20,000 for 6 months, half a year. Now their investment amount is different, okay, and the time period for which their investment will be there in the business is different. A is invested 10,000 rupees, which is less than B. B is investing 20,000, but A is investing for 1 year, one whole year, 12 months it is they are investing, but B is investing only for 6 months. But the amount what B is investing is more. Now, how we can decide? So, in what ratio they have to divide the profit? How we can decide? Okay, let us consider the profit what they received. Profit what they received is 3,000. Profit what they received is 3,000. Now, how they are going to divide 3,000 among the two? In what ratio they are going to divide 3,000 among the two? So, here time periods are different. In the previous problem, time period was same, so we didn't consider the time period, only we consider the investment and we have calculated the ratio of their investments. Based on that ratio, we have calculated the profit. But here time period is different, so the best thing, the easy thing is you multiply the time period to their investment. This is the shortcut method. Directly I go to the shortcut method because only one problem will be there in your exam. In clerical 1, PO 1 and SO 1, only one problem will be there. Only 3 to 4 varieties you are going to get. So, no need to learn in depth. Okay. So, whatever we teach today in the partnership, if you are going to learn those problems, then definitely you are going to solve the problem. Okay. So, you simply multiply the time period to the investment. So, profit ratio if you want to check means you multiply the time period to the investment. So, here T1 means 12 months, that is 1 year. So, 12 into 10,000, 12 into 10,000, that is equal to 1,20,000, 1,20,000. Next, time period 2 into investment 2, that is 6 months into 20,000. So, which is equal to 1,20,000, 1,20,000. The first 1,20,000 belongs to A and the second 1,20,000 belongs to B. So, now you calculate the ratio between A and B. So, ratio between A and B is equal to 1,20,000 divided by 1,20,000. 1,20,000 divided by 1,20,000, both numerator and denominator are same, therefore, the ratio is 1:1. So, both will get equal parts, both will get equal part. So, you have to divide the profit 3,000 in the ratio 1:1. So, 1:1. So, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 which is equal to 2. So, if you want to calculate the profit ratio of A, then you divide 3,000 by 2 and you multiply it by 1. 1 means the part of A. So, you are going to end up with 1,500, that is the part of A, and 3,000 by 2 into 1 you are going to end up with 1,500, that is the part of B. So, this one is nothing but the part of B, the part of B. So, very simple, 1,500 A gets and 1,500 B gets. So, both are getting equal amount. So, if the time period are different, so you simply multiply the time period with the investment, but while multiplying you have to be careful. Here A 10,000 for 1 year and B 20,000 for 6 months. So, the time period, unit of time period is different. So, 1 year has to be considered in the terms of month. Okay. So, month means 12 months, otherwise the 6 months has to be converted in the form of year. 6 months means half a year. Better convert year to months, it is easy to calculate. Okay. So, A 1,20,000, B 1,20,000 after multiplying the time period and the investment. So, the ratio of A and B is 1:1. So, the profit rate, the profit amount what they got after a year, okay, is 1,500 and 1,500. Okay. So, this is the basics relating to partnership. So, very simple problems you are going to get, only few varieties you are going to get. If you are going to solve those problems, if you are going to practice those problems, then it will be very easy for you people to solve the problems during the time of the exam. Let us go to the problem number 1. So, Ravi and Kavi start a business by investing rupees 8,000 and 72,000 respectively. Find the ratio of their profits at the end of the year. So, very simple problem. They have given the two invested money, that is 8,000 invested by Ravi and 72,000 invested by Kavi. Have they mentioned anything related to time? Here in this question they have not mentioned anything related to time. It means both are investing their amount for the equal time period. If Ravi is investing for 10 months, Kavi is also investing for 10 months. If Ravi is investing for year, okay, Kavi is also investing for year. But in the question they have asked, find the ratio of their profits at the end of the year. So, after 1 year you have to calculate the profits, but they have not mentioned for how much time they are investing their amount in the business. So, if they are not mentioning, that one means they are investing the money for equal period of time. If 8,000 invested for 1 year, then 72,000 is also, and then Kavi is also investing for 1 year. Okay. So, now they have not given the time period. So, directly you calculate the ratio of their investments. So, Ravi by Kavi is equal to 8,000 divided by 72,000 divided by 72,000. So, 3 zeros get cancels, 8 ones are 8 nines are 72. So, the ratio is 1:9. The ratio is 1:9. So, option D is the right answer for the problem number 1. Let us go to the next problem, problem number 2. A and B started a business initially with rupees 14,200 and rupees 15,600 respectively. If a total profit at the end of year is rupees 74,500, what is the A shares in the profit? Okay. So, in this question also they are not speaking anything related to the time period of their investment. So, we have to consider that the time period is equal for their investments. Okay. So, A is investing 14,200, B is investing 1,5,600. Okay. Total profit at the end of the year is 74,500. So, you calculate their individual shares, but in the question they have asked to calculate A share. So, you calculate A share. First you calculate or you find out the ratio of their investment. So, the ratio of their investment A by B is equal to, it is 14,200 divided by 15,600. So, 2 zeros will get cancels. So, 142 by 156. So, it is divisible by 2, 2 sevens are 14, 2 ones are 271, 2 sevens are 14, 2 eights are 16. So, 71 is to 78 is the profit ratio. Okay. Now, this 74,500 has to be divided in the ratio of 71 is to 78. Okay. So, 71 plus 78, which is nothing but 149. 71 plus 78, which is nothing but 149. So, 71 plus 78. So, 149. So, 74,500 divided by 149 into 71, if you do, you will get the ratio of A. So, 71 means it is the part of A. So, if you want to calculate the ratio of, the profit share of A, you multiply it by 71. So, 74,500 divided by 149 into 71 you have to do. So, how many times? 149 how many times? See here, the unit digit of 149 is 9. You do not consider the 2 zeros, you consider 75. The unit digit of 745 is, 5. So, which number you have to multiply for 9, so that after multiplying the resultant product what you are going to get, the unit digit of that product should be 5. So, for 9 if you multiply 5, 9 5s are 45, the unit digit will be 5. So, 149 into 5 may be equal to 745. Okay, 149 into 5 may be equal to 745. Let us check. 149 into 5. So, 9 5s are 45, 4 carry, 5 4s are 20 plus 4, 24, 2 carry, 5 1s are 5, 6, 7. So, 149 into 5, so 745, 149 5s are 745. So, 500 into 71, which is equal to 5 1s are 5, 7 5s are 35 and 2 zeros. So, the A gets 35,500. So, option D is the right answer. Very simple. 71 is to 78 is the ratio. You divide 74,500 in that ratio. 71 plus 78 is equal to 149. So, 74,500 divided by 149 into 71, if you do, you will get the share of A. So, 149, the unit digit is 9, 745, the unit digit is 5. So, 9. So, what number you have to multiply for 9, so that the resultant product, the unit digit of that product is 5. So, 9 5s are 45. If you multiply 5, you will get unit digit as 5. So, 149 5s are 745 may be the answer. So, we cross verified in the right part of the page. So, we got to know that 745 is exactly divisible by 149. So, after simplification, we got the value 35,500. Very simple.